Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, as you can see, there's something weird going on with the menu, but I'm sure it's just, it's supposed to be there. It's a little hiccup. I'm with Al,
Hi.
and Al now has an Ethernet cable, so hopefully the connection issues will not be bad.
Oh, don't let people know I'm poor.
Well, I was not the one that said that. I think that was the one where we were on. Okay, it's an ordinary school day like any other. By the way, the last thing that happened is, spoiler alert.
No, she erased herself from life.
She erased herself from life, yeah.
Yeah.
Mornings are usually the best, or the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Wait, did it change everything? So now he's not going to the literature club? Whatever.
Yeah,
Sorry.
remember that he was like, I always get walked by the girl, right? But he's now he's like, I always walk alone.
Oh, I know, and she made him join, so he won't join now. So he doesn't know Yuri. Oh, I mean, and by he, I mean me.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Can you imagine what Doki Doki Anime Club would have been like?
Oh.
Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see here. So now it's Monica instead of Sayori. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. I think this is true in the other save as well.
Yes, yes.
Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
Oh my god, she doesn't want to date you. She's being friendly.
Just being friendly? Yeah, she's just a waitress.
Why am I thinking about dating her right away? I'm a freak.
What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. I mean, you are a teenage boy in this world.
Oh, a freak, yeah.
Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ahaha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. And then all the signal leaks and stuff like that. It's like tiring. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you join? I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
And then the glitch. The shadow of, what was her name?
Your past consequences? Sayori?
Sayori.
Her name is a portmanteau of sayonara.
Oh.
Because Sayori is... Yeah, Sayori isn't actually a real Japanese name, apparently. I might be misremembering that, but it's like Sayuri, like Yuri is a real one, but Sayori is not.
Oh.
That sounds kind of dull. Yeah, I don't even know how to read, okay? How many members do you have so far? You know what? They should start a visual literature club. That would get lots of people. In fact, it would get the exact same people as the anime club.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring, so Sayori doesn't seem to exist anymore. But it's really not boring at all, you know?
Oh no, you see what she did?
Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry, sorry.
Whining.
Whinging. Yeah, poetry, it's that Sylvia Plath was just whinging all the time.
Oh, shut up.
I mean,
don't talk about my Sylvia Plath like that.
One of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really?
In the club room.
In the club room. In the club. You know, the hit song by 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature too. It's because I got manga. It's supposed to be manga. And I said manga. And I'm like, oh shoot, I need to say it correctly. So I said club room.
Oh, it's manga.
Manga, yeah. But I was gonna say manga, but like my brain
Manga.
got the ang sound in there, so then I say clulb.
That club.
A member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Al, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Yeah, and I'm single too, so I'm looking for a partner. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I want to ask you to join.
What's in it for me?
Make me really happy. You know, I found out what sugar dating is.
What?
Sugar dating. I had no idea what that is. Like, if somebody told...
Like a sugar daddy and sugar baby?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that sugar dating...
Sugar...
I knew about sugar daddies and sugar daddies, right? I didn't know that they were called sugar babies.
Yeah, they're sugar babies.
Because when I heard that, I'm like, isn't that just a sugar glider? Like one of those rodents that fly?
Oh, I love them.
Well, because I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Al, you know that? Am I? Or are you? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
You're sweet for a guy. That's what she meant.
You're pretty sweet for a fly guy. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smell. That damn smell.
Oh my god.
Well, why are you like this, Al?
Why? What's wrong with me?
I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, because it's full of nerds, am I right? I'm more of the geek in the anime club. Full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me, did you see that?
Yeah.
And... a guest?
Hello, girl one. I like the way you look.
Wow, Riz. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, wow. Natsuki. By the way, we need to go for Natsuki this time because we went for Yuri last time.
Oh, can I go for Yuri like forever? Is that how it works?
You want to go for Yuri again?
I mean, I know it will be boring for people, but look at her. She's beautiful.
But anyways, welcome to the club, Al. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Mm-hmm. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. I ran into Al in the classroom, and I made him check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait!
Yeah, whatever.
Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to...
Oh my god, I don't want Yuri to delete herself.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. Oh, by the way, we should mention, if this is the first time you're watching our series, I have seen someone else play DDLC, so I know what happens. Al does not.
I don't.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Al? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, no, and hopefully comes out of it, am I right? Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. I know you didn't plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, right? Okay?
Can we go for Monica this time?
You want to try?
I mean, if it's not Yuri, then I mean, I guess.
We can try. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Do you know what happens if you pick Yuri again?
I think so, yeah.
Does it matter? Like, does it change or?
Obviously, it changes. Like, but I'm not gonna tell you what changes.
So I could go for Yuri forever.
Yeah.
Okay, for the sake of the people watching, I will change.
You'll change? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can, I mean, do whatever you want. Like, if you want to go for Yuri, you can go for Yuri.
But if she deletes herself, I'm gonna be sad.
Okay, so you'd rather go for Natsuki then, or Monica?
Monica.
So that they delete her, so that she deletes herself?
Oh, okay, Natsuki. I mean, I should have gone for her from the beginning. Oh, no, wait. No, the one you go for doesn't delete herself. It's someone else. This is why I'm afraid Yuri deletes herself. Because if I pick someone else, then maybe... No, I'll pick Monica and Natsuki can delete herself.
Okay.
1,000 times.
By the way, apparently, Al really hates Natsuki.
I do. I don't like those kind of characters, or like little gremlins.
It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature or Natsuki.
Oh my god!
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Now, can we? What if we start a club called the AI Summarizing Literature Club? Some people will join that one instead of the literature club.
But you will be spending natural resources. Not ethical.
Yeah, and we're American.
Wow. That is true.
It makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just to find these two. Did you just say dick?
Sorry.
Have you seen Yuri's name? Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set.
Oh, yeah.
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. And Yuri's into knives, not dicks, okay? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I don't read. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
She liked me from the beginning.
What if they all liked you from the beginning?
No, it's only her.
So Yuri liked you from the beginning?
Who?
I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Al, what kind of things do you like to read?
Exactly.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Wow, Al, I didn't know that about you.
Well, now you do.
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. By the way, Al doesn't want to read manga because she gets bored from the pictures.
No, I don't get bored from the pictures.
It's okay. Hard. When you hear this out of context, it's kind of insane, right? Because most people get bored from reading books. No, she gets bored from looking at pictures.
It's just that it's hard to follow, and then I can picture it like. Okay, so when I read a book, I can imagine everything in my head, right? Mm-hmm. But if I'm looking at a manga, it has like pictures already there, so it's really hard to picture what they are trying to say. Does that even make sense? Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, so it's hard to read the text with images, and I get bored.
You lose your. It's like your brain has some sort of work coming up with the imagination, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as we all know, we need some sort of adversity in our lives to make it exciting.
I'm not reading manga.
So what Al is trying to say is that people who read manga are lazy and
What? No. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm kidding. I was just trying to make it in the worst possible phrasing.
Like, kudos to them. I don't have that ability.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Yeah, but Natsuki likes manga, and you hate Natsuki, so ergo you hate manga readers.
No!
Checkmate.
Come on, don't be so obtuse.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
No.
Well, that can change. If you play your cards right. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yeah, like 50 Shades of Grey. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. And then she goes on like a total nerd, am I right?
A yapper.
She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books.
Then let's leave her there.
But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well, just like 50 Shades of Grey. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Not like those manga makers, am I right? Mangakas? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was called Goosebumps.
They were good.
I read it back when I was in 4th grade. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Aha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror.
Delete yourself.
Al!
Sorry.
In Minecraft.
In Doki.
Literature club. Okay, why is that? Minecraft club. Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called The Itsy Bitsy Spider. Don't say it out loud and give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. She's just insecure. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
And then they'll leave a 1-star review.
1-star review.
Loser.
Yeah, and they say actually you and me and her did it better and before this. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example of and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. Incomparable Riz. Hey, I just got an idea. Makes all the girls go quiet. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we shall share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah.
Thought it was a good idea? Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together.
You're right.
And then she's the vice president, so it's not Sayori anymore. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us
Don't
to
look
take.
at me like that.
Do you agree as well, Al? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind this entire time. I'm just here to get laid.
Yeah.
I ain't here to read. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Humph. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Al. The thing is, we lock the doors. You can't leave until you join the club. We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4.
Oh.
And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls.
Oh my god.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? When somebody else is being the clear head, am I right? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed.
Just join.
So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful gals? Right, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I'll sacrifice myself. With my ladies. Yeah, I'll sacrifice myself. I'll do the heroic thing. And spend the time with all these hot ladies. You go on ahead. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Al? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I thought you were a fan of horror, Yuri. I mean, if you were just really left after all this, I would be super pissed. Al, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
Ended.
Everyone's members, tonight's assignment is to write a poem. Okay. So we don't get out of the poem making process just yet. Look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Express yourself.
Express.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Well, with ChatGPT you can. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me.
If you know how to use it.
It's literally just Google.
No.
What do you mean no? It's like, hey, write me a poem. And it writes you a poem. It
calls me by my name and tells me beautiful things. What?
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, there is a game, Al. I don't know if you'll like this, but there is a game where you talk to an AI girl.
Oh no.
And it's called AI to You.
That's my future, I think.
I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Alright.
Is it like this?
Well, no, it's like it actually like reacts to you and stuff because it's actually AI.
Oh. We will try that maybe. Okay, we're back home. There's nobody.
I think it's like
here.
$15 though.
Oh wow.
Part of my club room, make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the girls. Also, it is kind of weird because you have to pay for ChatGPT, right?
You can use it for free.
You can.
I mean, it's limited, but
because apparently the way that the game works is that it keeps on using tokens. So they're like, how is it being paid, right? So when there's something like that, I'm like, okay, we're the product then. And it like makes me afraid of like how exactly they're using our like input as the product, right? Because they have to pay for the tokens, right?
Yeah.
The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, like which one's hotter? Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Oh, woe is me.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem.
Why is he a little less dumb this time around?
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Oh, yeah. What?
Here's my artist. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the clurb. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. What a special poem.
Rest in pieces. In peace.
Right. Now, I will tell you, there is a way to get Monica.
No, let's just leave it like to fate.
To fate?
But Monica is not there.
Yeah, there is a way, but I don't know how.
Oh, well, let's go for Natsuki.
Wait, let me try something. Let's go for Cage.
What?
Oh no, that's Yuri. So, whoops.
Why did you pick it? Oh my god, Sunny.
Sunny.
Okay.
So you're going for Natsuki now.
Fireworks.
Misery.
Fireworks.
Aura. Okay. Aura farming.
Anime. Okay.
Oh, you know what sucks? What if there's an achievement for getting like perfect a perfect poem?
Oh no.
But we already like effed it up because I clicked. I didn't say we effed it up. I effed it up because I clicked Yuri.
You didn't let me pick childhood. Okay, sugar.
What about kawaii?
Sugar. Okay.
Uncanny.
Fireflies.
You cannot believe your eyes of 10 million fireflies.
Oh, milk. Strawberry.
What if that was Yuri? Because over big tracts of land. Strawberry.
Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Fluffy. Lollipop. Vanilla. Candy.
We were really close to having a perfect Natsuki.
Yeah, you ruined it. Poof.
Poof.
Nope.
Instead of puppy.
Yeah, it works. Rainbow. Happiness.
Nibble.
Nibble. Yeah. Hop.
What about incongruence?
Laugh.
Seems like something
Laugh.
she would like.
Oh my god, you hadn't picked that. You have the perfect poem. Oh, I'm so angry.
I can't. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club.
I hate you.
I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Al.
No!
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Oh no, did you see her face?
It's because we didn't choose a perfect poem, maybe. I don't know.
It was your damn fault.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack.
What is going on?
You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't decide to take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, you're kind of in the way. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga hidden in her
collection. Yeah, hidden in her room. Yeah.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
With her sorry. Gremlin teeth.
We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
No!
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, in the clurb, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. It's your birthday. We already talked about the in the club song. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. Ew. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
Okay.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. So she reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want.
Yeah, in the club.
In the club, over candlelit fires. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much.
She's a vice president, you dumbass.
By the way, have you noticed that the background has been rotating?
Yeah.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I just had a moment of vertigo because I'm like, I was looking at this and then I looked at the club and I'm like, what the? Is my monitor sideways? Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Stop looking at her,
we're going for Natsuki.
Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Like the gremlin.
Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her just in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot.
She just said fucking Monica.
What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Oh god. What was that?
Sorry.
Oh my god, the game is coming out into the real life. Was that a dog or was that like a phone?
That's my alarm.
Oh.
This is a Silent Hill dog.
You read manga, right? Sometimes. AKA never. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Well, you already know that Natsuki is like M for manga. How did you know anyway? Rated M for manga. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face, you nerd. You little weeb face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. She snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
Agree.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. One Piece? Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Wow! If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. Oh damn! She points to the classroom door. Yeah, I wasn't judging or anything. I mean, I was, but I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Al. Don't judge a book or the KKK.
I mean, I judged the KKK, but...
Yeah, well, what about the KKK space KK space? Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ooh, what? Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Yeah, Yuri, get blown the F out. Don't just say that.
I did this for the watching people's my feelings.
You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Well, you're afraid of like all the weird stuff happening to Yuri, right?
Over Americans, yes. I am.
Well, then all the weird stuff would be happening to Yuri right now.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because you would be with her, right? So all the game glitching out would be happening to Yuri.
Okay.
I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Well, if it's One Piece, it's been years. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really, maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? You're talking to me! I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. It's always in high school. Typical slice of life affair. It's like you can be saving the entire world, and then like the next day you're like, oh yeah, how's Japanese literature going?
Yeah.
How's English? I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
For me, terrible.
Are you sure?
God!
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
I feel bad now.
It's not. Even though you're just watching, you have been telling her to delete herself.
I didn't know she was actually 5.
She's not actually 5.
Look at that face. That's a baby face.
That's a millennial face.
That's a baby face. Oh yeah, I agree.
By the way, the joke is that apparently Zoomers are growing up and they're aging way faster than millennials.
No, they just look older. They're not aging faster.
Yeah, they look more aged.
Yeah, because their fashion choices don't kill me, Gen Z. I'm a lucky millennial.
I'm a Zoomer.
About your age.
I'm a zillennial.
Yeah, you're a millennial. You're the best of both worlds.
Just like Miley Cyrus. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like what you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh?
She's like, I have no friends.
You don't? That's not... What I wouldn't really know.
Oh, no.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Oh.
Could you not rub it in?
Oh, this poor girl.
Jeez, and you were telling her to literally...
Sorry.
Commit Sudoku. Sorry.
Oh.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown up out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Urgh, I know those kinds of people. They're
My
me.
best friend is like this, like Natsuki.
Natsuki?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you hate her so much? Wow.
My best girlfriend.
Watch it all in the Tell-All series.
Mm-hmm.
Al admits... Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this.
I like that this modified text is more sincere.
Like it's their actual thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's safe here in the club room. By the way, if that's more sincere than what she's actually saying...
Sorry, Natsuki.
Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it?
God, I'm so mad. I could have had the perfect poem.
We'll get it perfect next time. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I wanted this one.
I'm sorry. You know what I should have done? I should have saved the thing and then gone back to it.
Oh.
I
knew her so well. What?
Yeah, sure
no, oh, yeah.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Oh, wait a second. I mean, if we really want to, there is this autosave.
No, but it will be like...
It'll just redo the same thing, yeah. At least you're enjoying yourself, long. Right? So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, I flipped the page.
Okay.
It's a very avant-garde manga. Like, all the pages after the first one are literally just like dyed ink.
This is Shadow's house.
Shadow's house, yeah. Except like the whole house is shadows. It's just shadow. Natsuki is strangely quiet right now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Aww. Hey, Natsuki. Wake the fuck up! It's training day, motherfucker! Yeah. Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey!
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. You're not you without Skechers. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction.
Oh, wait, do you have this? The Skechers? Commercials were... No.
Oh, they're not Skechers. What are they?
That commercial where they change. And they're like, oh, have a Snickers.
Snickers. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
And then return to normal. I was like, why is he bringing tennis here? Like, tennis shoes, like running shoes. What? I mean, whatever.
You're not... Okay, here's the thing with my memory. I can remember things really well, but not the details.
No, apparently not.
Not the details, okay? I remember the big stuff, but not the details.
I think the name is pretty big. But yeah,
no,
sure.
I remember the mood. Okay?
Okay.
She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to... She doesn't even finish her sentences before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Al. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
My poem.
Who should I show my poem to first?
Natsuki.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Your word.
Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. So she was trying to like give you something bad that she hated, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she couldn't come up with a reason. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it.
Sorry.
I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Irk. Natsuki retorts get caught in her throat. Ooh, you just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Are you starting to like Natsuki now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But no, I find this annoying, but like when she was like sitting, she was okay.
Yeah, because she's a tough nut, right? You gotta crack her.
Oh my god, just be honest, girl.
I can't
be
figure
like
out
Yuri
if it's...
and be like, oh, I'm into knives and shit.
I can't figure it out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. And then we already saw this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am.
I am.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the poems of people to express, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. She wishes she was Emily Dickinson. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. You know what?
Aww.
That's because she's better than Emily Dickinson, am I right?
Shut up.
So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat. And then we already read all this, yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. Guess more went in than realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Yeah, I guess not. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay. Who then?
Monica.
You're like my beloved for last.
Yeah.
Having a good time so far? Yeah.
No thanks to you.
By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can... What if we get all the girls and then we like, you know, what do we like make out? But like...
Get naked.
Yeah, what if we go to like a sauna, but we go to like a mixed sauna, you know? Yeah, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Let me make sure that OBS is recording. Okay, sorry, we had to pause it for a second. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah!
That's our answer for everything.
Don't worry, Al. We're all just a little embarrassed today, you know? Some of us are embarrassed and others are embarrassing. That's life for you. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it, Al. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. I'm
just cute like that.
I'm such a man, you know? It's surprising that I have like a soft feminine side, okay? No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. Because I'm the snack? What if I'm the snack? There, I was trying to come up with a joke. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often.
Oh no, she has a bad life. Oh, I feel terrible.
So do you get why she's always angry?
Oh no.
But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and just shuts down.
No, don't shut down.
Like earlier. Just This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know.
Just the bright side.
Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side, exactly. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? So this whole time you were like, you know, dragging on Natsuki because she was always like angry and always like a little gremlin.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Turns out she's like that because she's fucking pissed off and nobody feeds her.
Bad.
Which is why I told her that, yeah, I like her. Because I know what's coming. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
She's always confident.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
Oh, okay, sure.
Well, let's read it then. Did we read this one already?
No. No, this one is different.
Hole in a wall. He wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lung. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think?
I don't like you.
It's very freeform of that. You don't like her?
I mean, yeah, but like,
why?
She's like, oh, he's right there. So she's obviously talking about us. So.
Oh, well, like, what do you mean?
We don't like her that way.
Oh, you're rejecting her.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm in. It's like that scene in Re:Zero. I love you.
No, that's so sad.
I love Amelia.
Oh, poor Rem. Was it Rem? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who? You mean? Who? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. It's pretty meta. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Can be pretty powerful. I think we've already read this already. I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? What does that mean? Is that like an epipen, but like for elephants? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometime when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on the specific points. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
That is true.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Yeah, but what about a puddle of mud, am I right? Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, now it's Yuri.
Have you ever heard a Puddle of Mud song?
Excuse me?
That's not how it sounded.
Is it like, well, I've heard Puddle of Mud. They had like one song, it's like, you've
heard of them.
I'm just a puddle of mud. Something like that. They had a song that's like Puddle of Mud, but it's like, didn't they have a self-titled song?
Well, that's what you've been saying.
No, I'm asking you if they did.
Well, I mean, if you say they did, I don't remember.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Oh.
I forgot to start breathing. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into the words. The freaking put down that she's formulating in her mind at this very moment. She's like, I fucking hate this poem with all of my existence, but I think this guy is cute, so I need to like... Okay.
Lie.
This is your first time writing a poem, right? Or yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No!
But it is.
It's just not that good. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. So yeah. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I think if we press skip, it'll just skip all the old dialogue. Huh?
Oh no!
Okay, maybe not.
you done?
All right. When they said skip, they really meant it. I'm guessing. Well, the thing is, like, we already saw the other poems, right?
Yeah.
Just remember that won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh my god, that was so fast. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
I mean, well, yeah.
Oh, you can't hear this, but the audio, it's the theme song right now.
Yeah. Is it glitching? Is it like...
No, the melody started off like it's normal, and then every now and then it just has a really bum note. Even if you're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy or something.
Wow.
Thanks. Yours is
Don't
cute.
bully her.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Yeah. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. By the way, we're making a game, and this is reminding me of the time I told her to, Al, to fix up some of the sprites. And I kept on asking her to... again.
This is not like it, because I worked so fast and I did a good job, and then he couldn't make up his mind about like what he wanted, what they were or what, and he kept changing in that he was like, oh, I want it like this. No, I don't want it like that. And it was just frustrating.
Right, but then I realized I knew what I wanted all along.
Oh yeah, sure.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Nal did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Al likes my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. I mean, we did, I guess, in that very fast skip.
Yeah.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Al appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Oh my god.
Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Al started showing up.
Oh my god.
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. By the way, remember this happened before, and then Sayori was able to come in here and fix it?
Yeah.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle...
She's offended by edgy, not by bitch? Wow.
Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute?
Oh god.
The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on.
It's just sexual, you stupid gremlin.
Okay, well... I'll hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as she just noticed I was standing here. Al, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get... Okay, we have to choose now.
Well, I guess we're going for Natsuki, but I don't want Yuri to die.
So Natsuki then?
I'm sorry, Yuri. Yeah,
Uh,
Natsuki. Yeah, we
maybe.
got it. We need to make a choice.
Okay, maybe we need to choose Yuri.
Hmm?
Uh,
None of them? Okay, we have no choice. Dun dun. Oh no, you're so close to me.
hey Al, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha ha
ha.
Right, let me check the time. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna save it. And let's just overwrite the save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. What do you think so far?
Oh, I'm liking all the differences in the world now that she's gone.
All the differences?
Yeah, everything is so effed up.
and you like Natsuki now when you found out what was going on.
I mean, I feel bad. Sorry, Natsuki. But yeah.
All right. Well, if you don't have any more thoughts, we can end it.
This last part was so good when they were arguing and everything was changing and like the names, like the tension, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you gotta choose, you gotta choose. I love that. This is an interesting game.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, appreciate it more. So I can subscribe. And I'll see you on the flip side. We'll see you on the flip side.
Bye.
Bye.